my reaction to the Michael Jordan interview on NBA on NBC. I'm going to leave a link to the video in the description here. Make sure you subscribe to my channel today. Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Bulls podcast. My name is Corey, and in today's episode, I'm going to be discussing my reaction to the Michael Jordan video here on YouTube. Like I said, you can check out the link in the description on this video. It's only like 3-something minutes long, pretty short. But what I got from the interview was that it's very obvious that Michael Jordan is still very competitive. Okay, that's the first thing I got from that. And then also what I got from it was that, just like many of us, he really values his time, specifically his time with family, and he views his time as the best asset that he has, which is really true. You know, I definitely agree with that. Now it got interesting where the person interviewing him asked him. He said, "Man, when the last time you picked up a basketball?" That's such a simple question, right? So, you know, of course, Mike, you know, he's like, "Oh man, you know, I haven't touched the basketball in a while," you know. And it's like, wow, I'm even surprised by that. You know, I'm thinking he got a crib with a basketball hoop. He played basketball all the time, but I guess not. You know, so that was an interesting question. So Michael Jordan responds by saying like, "Hey, yeah, I haven't played basketball in a while. It's been some years." So Michael Jordan goes on to say that he went to the Ryder Cup, and while he was at the Ryder Cup, he rented a home from somebody. And this guy that he rented a home from, I guess it was a basketball court inside the house or a basketball hoop or whatever. And the guy who owns the house, one of his grandkids, found out that Michael Jordan was going to be staying there. So, you know, he went over there and met him and all of those good things. And while he was over there, according to Michael Jordan, the kid asked Michael Jordan, like, "Hey, you know, let me see you shoot a free throw." You know, so Mike is like, "Well, dang, I haven't touched the ball in years." But, you know, so Mike was like, man, he got nervous, you know, and that was a really interesting part of the interview, because like right then and there, you could just sense that, you know, Michael Jordan's competitive nature was starting to click in right there. Like, oh, okay, this kid want me to shoot a free throw. Okay, well, I don't want to disappoint this kid, you know. Let me go ahead and shoot it. So he said he shot the free throw. You know, he made it. And, you know, he just wanted to show the kid, like, hey, I'm pretty sure people have told you about who I am over the past 30 years or so, my basketball history, this, that, and the other. And I think that was pretty cool, you know, because, you know, Michael Jordan didn't have to do that. But I think it was a pretty cool interview. And what I got from it was that, like I said, he values his time. He also values fans. He also values how people perceive him in basketball, at least, you know. So I think that, I mean, I've seen another video on here saying that that it was possibly a shot at the NBA and stuff like that. I didn't really take it like that, but I do think that it's a good. I do think that it was a great interview, because it showed how Michael Jordan, even in his career, you know, he played in most of the games. You know, his second year he missed a bunch of games, but outside of that, he played in most of the games throughout his career. You know, so when fans came to see him play, you knew that you were going to see him play. And in today's NBA, you know, a lot of load management and things like that, you know, where you could be playing, but you're not playing, but you have that chance to make an impact in a kid's life or in a fan's life, you know, because people are paying top dollar to come see you, you know. So I can see how that can relate to that, you know, but I don't think it was necessarily a shot at the NBA. So Michael Jordan also says in an interview that he wishes he could just take a magic pill and somehow be able to play in today's NBA, which, you know, if that was to happen, I mean, man, you know, just imagine Mike in today's game, you know, whew, that would be a sight to see. So I'm pretty sure it's more of that interview coming. It seems like they're going to release it bit by bit, you know, 3 minutes at a time, 5 minutes at a time, or something like that. But pretty interesting interview. Like I say, I'm going to leave a link in the description here. Feel free to check it out yourself. It's a pretty short interview. But that's my general reaction to it. It's always good seeing, you know, interviews of Michael Jordan, you know, just talking about basketball, talking about the NBA, talking about his competitive nature and things like that. It's always quite entertaining, and it's inspiring as well. You know, I'm sitting here right now on break at work, and, you know, I definitely value my time. Time is definitely my most valuable asset, you know, especially with family. So great interview. Feel free to check it out for yourself. Let me know what you guys think about the interview. If you've already watched it or whatever, feel free to chime in. I will reply back to your comment. Thank you guys for checking this out. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, make sure you subscribe. If you're already subscribed, thank you. Shout out to you. I appreciate it. Peace out. Have a great day.